Alright guys, sorry that it's been a while since I've last recorded. So for some reason my camera's not working, and as you may notice, I am in a new world. So basically, funny story is my computer basically lost a bunch of its files. I think it might have crashed during an update. So the other world I was working on is completely gone. So I decided to create this world. I kind of played for a few minutes, and then I decided to record this one as well. But yeah, right now we're just in the beginning stages. I'm just um, trying to build a decent house. Still using the same mod pack as before. Everything's pretty much the same. The really only settings I changed were in the world generation where I made lava pools more common, and I also made it so that biomes are actually pretty small, just because I want to see more variety and hopefully see some cool things. Because I know it can get pretty boring seeing only plains for a while, so I just did that so that way we can have fun with it and see new things. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to basically get a good start. Right now we don't really have much, but we do have a good amount of food. I did do some hunts nearby with some pigs. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out a decent sized space. Just so, because I am planning on putting a bunch of machines down here and all kinds of fun stuff, so kind of want to get that pre-designed so that way in the future when we're doing all this it'll be easier and hopefully it'll be less of a mess, because I would hate for it to be like other playthroughs where basically I didn't plan it out and then everything's jumbled and unorganized and it doesn't look great. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of build some tunnels. I kind of want to make them 3 by 3, make them nice and large, and then we'll kind of start dividing it into sections once we're ready. But yeah, one of my goals is to, because I know the last playthrough, I know I went to that mine dimension. I felt like that was kind of like boring. I was kind of avoiding a lot of threats. So I'm trying to just stay in the regular world, overworld, for the entire playthrough, and maybe go to the mine dimension if I really have to for resources, but that shouldn't happen. So yeah, we're gonna be sticking to the overworld. I didn't realize I was mining jungle wood there. A pig too. I want to get some of these crops. So yeah, as you can probably notice, the world is pretty jumbled up with all these biomes, which is how I kind of wanted it to be, just to make it, like I said, more interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna start expanding this little farming platform I have. That way we can get more reliable of a food source. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna plant these. We're gonna have a whole bunch of crops growing at first. That's fine. Fortunately, though, I will not be able to sleep the first few nights probably. So I think what I should do is probably focus as much time as I can underground, expanding, doing that kind of thing. And maybe clean this up a little bit, maybe trying to get it looking better. Because it looks pretty filthy with all these different blocks. Oh my god, my inventory looks hideous. I know some of you are probably uh, tearing up seeing what my inventory looks like. Which I apologize for, but this is how early stage usually is, at least for me. Everything's kind of unorganized, and then as I progress, it gets more organized. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, that looks terrible. Oh, there's no mobs nearby. There. And if you guys are wondering, we are playing on normal difficulty. Did not want to mess around hard on this mob pack yet, because I kind of made it myself, and I don't know how difficult it's going to be, so once we get a couple of playthroughs going, then I will go ahead and test it out. But yeah, I do want to wait till we get more resources before we start messing with a bunch of mobs, or at least a decent food source so I can regenerate. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Oh, well, that's funny. I need sticks. Could also use a couple chests too. Alright. Let's go ahead and dump some stuff in here that we're not going to be needing immediately. Yeah, I won't be needing this. Some of these saplings can go. But yeah, I am planning to record more today. Certainly more during the weekday, weekend. I've just been really busy with work recently, so apologies for that. And trying to figure out what was going on with my computer. That was fun. So I don't know if I should technically count this as a new series or what, but we'll see. Just can't wait till we get machines going. We can get some really cool resources and kinds of cool little stuff going on. I'm not seeing a single hostile mob on my radar yet. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my map, but okay, yep, they're popping up now. Should I mess with them? I don't know. Oh, it might be piranhas, but that makes more sense, I guess, than why they're in the water. But I know floating island. I don't know what's in the water, but something hostile, and I don't want to mess with it. They just don't want to mess with anything right now. Well, time to go back in. Alright, so I think what I want to do is we're gonna split this once I push this back a bit more. We're gonna split this into a few different rooms, and each room will serve its own purpose, but each kind of hallway or section of it will have like a category based on. So this will probably be like, let's say, production. We might make this like crafting, whatever. And then, I don't know, maybe this will be farming. But basically, I just want to try to get it to where everything makes sense. And instead of having to do a bunch of jumbles everywhere, it's going to be reasonable. It's something that we can easily deal with. But yeah, if you guys are also wondering too how far I traveled beforehand, it's probably like about 5 minutes before I started recording, so it wasn't really that much. I just went up a hill basically, and I came up here, and I thought, I mean, I could have gotten the acacia trees, but I don't like acacia personally, so I saw the oak tree right there, and I started chopping it down and made this my home. Alright, so I think what we could do now, we can dig in this portion of the wall, and we're gonna make it good. But anyways, I think this is gonna end part one. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next part.